Hi, this is the analysis of Nick 4 here. For this video, I'm just showing my Xbox 360 collection. So yeah, and like I did one of this last year, early last year, but this is like some sort of a update. So Xbox 360 collection, and please check out the games I recently bought series. So go back in my channel. I want to make a playlist of games I recently bought going back to last year. So yeah, which is like about 55 games in total. So in total here, my 360 collection has about 30 games. And no, I don't play on Xbox much, like as much as I do PlayStation. But yeah, here we go. And like, share, subscribe if you like the content. So first off here now we have Witcher 2 Enhanced Edition. So this is, I'm assuming this is DLC as well, special content. I played very little of it. Every time I say like I'm gonna play it, I always skip it. But yeah, The Witcher 2. Like I love The Witcher 3. I don't know, but I don't know why I got into this. I had this for PC, but then my PC like ran out of space. I had to delete it. But yeah, The Witcher 2. Right beside is DMC Devil May Cry 4, which I played halfway through. I don't really like it that much. I don't like it that much. The enemy designs I don't like. The attacks, Nero, like the new protagonist, I kind of attack slow, but Dante is a lot faster. But Devil May Cry 5 does kind of fix this, because the overall pacing like is faster. But like I'm not a fan of this DMC4. Up here is Halo 3. Like I am playing right now. I am enjoying this Halo 3 so far. Tomb Raider. I don't know which Tomb Raider this is. There's like so many game titles with the name Tomb Raider, with no extra titles on it. So like I'm not sure which one this is. It came out 2012. I'm assuming 2013. But yeah, Tomb Raider. Up here is Splinter Cell Blacklist. It's probably my favorite Xbox game because so much content in it, lots of content. And this is for a PS3 as well. But lots of content. The approach to stealth is amazing. The mechanics, movie mechanics, the customization. There's endless amount of content, lots. Right beside this, Splinter Cell Double Agent, which I just recently got. So I'm not sure, how much how well this game is gonna be. But yeah, like I'm a huge Splinter Cell fan. I'm all for it. Below it is WWE 2K14, 2K14 with massive wrestling roster. It's massive. It's a huge roster. You're talking about like 45 wrestlers plus, retro, old school, attitude era, new school, and all that. And yeah, if you're a fan of wrestling, definitely worth it. Over here is, right here is Destroy All Humans, Path of the Fury. Now Destroy All Humans 3 or 4. I know they made one for Nintendo Wii, which I don't have. Now this one had a lot of motion blur, which is very disappointing. It was very hard to play and see what was going on. And like with this game, you're using telekinesis constantly, and with so much movement going on screen, it's very hard to tell what's going on with the motion blur. Below it is Sleeping Dogs. Sleeping Dogs, underrated. No, underrated game. I like this game. I like it for what it is. I could be better, like in certain areas, the pacing, the content, but yeah. Sleeping Dogs, open world Hong Kong. I think kind of like a Saints Row in Hong Kong, but different. It's different. Deadspace 2. Oh my gosh, this is like a top 5 Xbox game in my opinion. For the horror, the continuous play, I binge play this a lot, but it's scary. It's incredibly scary. Just the enemy design, scary, the necromorphs, the space zombies and space aliens. It's frightening, very frightening. The environment is, oh my god, you're in space and everything is trying to kill you. It feels like Dante's Inferno. Plays just like God of War. Exactly like God of War. The older ones. If you like older God of Wars, this one here as a go-to game. Hack and slash. Another top Xbox game. I'm like 4 hours in. I'm having a blast. Let's go up here a little bit. Red Dead 1. Red Dead 1. Oh, wow. Ooh, this game, man. Now, I was kind of bored of the game, and then I kind of liked it a little bit. I'm kind of mixed on the game. I am mixed on the game. Very slow pace, but Red Dead 2 is a lot better in my opinion. Right beside is Max Payne 3. If you see here in the corner, there's 2 copies of Max Payne 3. Bullet time, linear, action adventure. It's really good. It's actually really, really good. If you guys like those type of linear type games, and this does add the bullet time slow-mo effect to it, you know. Highly recommend it. Highly, highly. Oblivion, which I only have 1 disc for. Elder Scrolls 4. Disc 2, so I don't know. Like, I didn't play it as yet, so I'm not sure, but there's a pawn shop, and he only had the 1 disc, so I'm not sure. Which I didn't realize until after. Castlevania. Lord of the Shadow 2. By Konami. Plays just like Dante's Inferno. These games are very similar. In the environment, the enemies, the hack and slashing, the attacks. But yeah, like another game that I recommend. No, some of the boss fights could have been better. Mafia 2. Mafia 2 does well for its immersive gameplay in the 1950s kind of mafia era, you know, the mafia gangster era, and the stories. They are very immersive story, very realistic characters. The environment feels very real. 1950s, so different cars, different guns of the time, you know. So yeah, Mafia 2. Transformers the game, which I never played this one, but I played the older version, the PS2 version. So I'm not sure how this one plays, but you know, like a movie game. So you know, these ones are very hit or miss. I can remember this one being okay, like on the PS2, but yeah, I can kind of choose between Autobots or Decepticons. Another movie game, Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer. To be honest with you, I am not a fan of this one, but because I don't know, it just felt like this game I did not have like some sort of, I didn't have an identity, and playing it you feel lost. You don't know what you're doing. You lose track of a lot of things, and the attacks feel meaningless, bullet sponges and all that. But yeah, it's 2007 movie, by the way. A good movie in my opinion. Deadspace 1, literally just like Deadspace 2, with a different environment, different guns, very scary, extremely scary, very. They're gonna remake this next year. I can't wait. We have last, but you know, we have like 10 more up here. Devil May Cry HD, a collection. So DMC is giving you 3 games in 1. These are like some of the best. Like these are always you know, good to get when you can get 3-in-1s. I know I didn't play 2. I didn't like 1. I played 3. I enjoyed 3. But these 2, I don't know. 1 I did not like. It was very boring. 3, the pacing was a lot better. Everything, the puzzles were a lot better, in my opinion. Right up here is Bioshock 2. Bioshock 2, 2K. I didn't play it as yet, so I can't really talk much about it. But it's one of the games I recently got. Halo 4. I love it. You know, Xbox exclusive. I like it for the gunplay, amazing, the sound effects amazing, voice acting, the overall adventure, you know, I like as well. And I have to get into multiplayer. Crackdown 1, another Xbox exclusive. Kind of like Saints Row, but you're like a police kind of. You're like a police arcade. You guys will know Crackdown if you're, I've heard Xbox fans watching. But yeah, like I only played 1 hour of it so far, so yeah, Crackdown. Halo Reach. Played it many years ago. I don't remember it, but it's like a co-op of Halo, you know, I'm assuming. Right up here, Call of Duty Black Ops 1. One of the best arcade modes is the Call of Duty Zombies in this one. And the campaign was very decent, multiplayer as well. I have this for PS3, so this one just like an extra copy. Gears of War 2 right here, Xbox exclusive. I don't remember much of this, but I like the approach, you know, of its kind of third-person shooter. You know, like it adds a lot to the third-person shooter genre. Right over here, Mass Effect 3. I played many years ago. You know, where you explore different solar systems and build up, you know, customize it to meet a ton of different alien creatures and all that, and civilizations. Splinter Cell Conviction. I love this because it uses the shadow light dark cycle, which is very cool. You basically use you're using darkness to your advantage, you know. So when you're in the dark, enemies can't see you, or you can't see the enemies. It's a very fun experience. Right over here is Wheelman, and a great arcade mode as well, or side missions. Wheelman. I am mixed on this. I had two copies of it. I got rid of my PS3 one. See, a racing game. But the problem is that when you go into the shooting, that's where the game takes a hit. I'm not really a fan of the shooting in the game, and some of the missions drag on way too long. You gotta drive way too far out to the other side, like, of the map. It's very annoying, but yeah. So yeah, and over here I actually copy of Max Payne 3, which I had many years ago. And what I noticed about some of the Xbox games will have 2 discs. For example, over here, Max Payne is a good example. Max Payne has 2 discs. You know, where is part 1, then part 2 will have multiplayer and arcade, and part 1 will just have the campaign. And even a better example is Witcher 2 had 3 discs. And a map. This one came with a lot of content. 1, 2, 3, and this. I think the 2 disc. The second disc is just for soundtracks. So it's like this, you know, like an official OST of the game. Map. I think that's basically, yeah, in Splinter Cell. So yeah, lots of double disc games. PS3 did not have this, so I was kind of puzzled as to why Xbox had it. Another problem with that is you can lose a disc. And then half the game is gone right there. Half the game is gone. Part 1 of the game is gone. But with having both discs, you know, I always keep them like in one case together. So yeah, overall, you know, 30 games, I guess. You know, and still adding to the collection here. Like, there's still more to add over time. Well, yeah, let me know if you guys have any of these. Like, share, subscribe. I share the video all over, and check out like I am uploading gameplay a lot more daily. Like, I'm uploading gameplay. Destroy All Humans 2 remake, it's on there. You know, I'm gonna upload a lot. Thank you.